The notification landed. You read it once. Jaw tightened. Typed the response in under 30 seconds. Didn't reread it. Didn't wait. Hit send. 3 hours later you were staring at the ceiling, running the conversation back, knowing exactly where you lost. If you can't hold your awareness past the moment that provokes you, you don't have control. You have discharge. The samurai had a discipline for this. Zanshin remaining mind, by the end. You'll understand why the most dangerous moment is not the provocation. It is the second after it. You've burned things down before. Not dramatically, quietly. A message sent at the wrong temperature. A reply fired before the anger finished moving through you. And you told yourself it was honesty, self-respect, standing your ground. But the pattern is older and simpler than that. You've never learned to remain after the moment passes. Someone criticizes you. Your mind immediately. Defense, counter, correction. You respond within seconds. The conversation escalates. Later, you replay it. The exact moment you could have stopped. Didn't. You call it being direct. It is not. It is a man whose awareness ends the moment his emotions begin. Right now you are carrying the aftermath of something you said last week. Wish you'd waited, wish you'd held it. But the impulse felt like truth, so you released it. You've tried longer than anyone knows, but trying to control the reaction after it is already moving, that is not control, that is damage management. Be honest. You keep winning the moment and losing everything else. This is where you get stuck. The Last Ronin understood something you refused to accept. When the strike landed, his awareness didn't end. It remained, scanning, holding, unmoved by outcome. He never celebrated, never exhaled. The moment after the action was the same as the moment before, controlled, present, sharp. You are not this. You discharge, emotion arrives. Awareness drops. You say what you feel, immediately, then watch the consequence unfold, like you weren't the one who created it. The samurai called this loss of Zanshin. The moment your mind stops remaining, you've already lost, not the fight, the aftermath. Here is the law. The moment that provokes you most is the moment you are least permitted to respond. Not eventually, in that exact moment, silence, not suppression, sustained awareness. Your mind wants to discharge. The discomfort builds, the response forms, the urge to release it feels unbearable. That is the test. Stay with me. This changes how tomorrow works. The Ronin trained to hold awareness past provocation. Someone insults him. He feels it fully, but his mind remains. Observing, not reacting. Not because he is calm, because his awareness outlasts the emotion. Hours later, when the heat has passed, he decides. Sometimes he responds, sometimes he doesn't. But the decision comes from clarity, not discharge. You can't do this yet. The provocation arrives. Your awareness collapses into the feeling, and you mistake the release of the reaction for strength. If this is already naming something, you belong here. Tomorrow, one provocation will land, and your entire system will scream, respond now. Here is what changes. You feel it. You hold it. You don't release it. Not forever, just until the awareness returns. That is one rep of Zanshin. The message comes in sharp, unfair. Your fingers are already moving toward the reply. Old pattern, type immediately. Send before rereading, feel relief. Regret it 3 hours later, new pattern, read it, feel the spike. Close the app, hold the response for 2 hours, then decide if it still needs to be said. Most of the time it doesn't. Someone challenges you in a meeting. Publicly, old pattern, defend immediately. Match their energy, prove them wrong in the moment. Damage the relationship permanently. New pattern, hear it. Feel the reaction building, remain, respond after the meeting ends, privately. From clarity, the relationship survives because your awareness did. Your body wants something it shouldn't have. Old pattern, justify it. Act on it, deal with the consequence later. New pattern, notice the want. Hold it without obeying it. Let the impulse pass before deciding. Control returns, because awareness remained. The Last Ronin doesn't mistake emotional discharge for authenticity. He holds his awareness past every provocation, And what remains is control that lesser men call cold. The samurai who dropped his awareness after the strike did not die in battle. He died in the second after it. You've seen now what keeps destroying what you build. You end your awareness the moment your emotions begin. If this path speaks to you, walk it with the Last Ronin. The version of you that remains isn't waiting. It was always here. Now you hold it.